Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Romulans, Klingons, and any other type of life form that's out there. Hello, my name is Deadman, and I am playing Star Trek Online. So this will be a Let's Play video, just to bring you guys up to speed. So if you want to get tips on how to play Star Trek Online, or don't like people talking very much, then this videos will not be for you. I will be putting up other tips and other things like that, and hints for the game. It's been around for a while. It's had its 4 years back in, I think it was March. Yeah, and so it's almost had its 5 years now. Give it a few more months, and yeah, so I've noticed that there's a lot of people online who have done Let's Play videos for Star Trek when it first came out, or they did reviews when it first came out, which was quite some time ago. The game has changed a lot since then, being an MMO, and well, I felt that a lot of the first reviews weren't really fair to the game how it stands now. Let me be clear that when the game first came out, there was a lot of things wrong with it. It was rushed through production because it actually changed hands a few times, as far as the rights go, and it ended up with Cryptic, and Cryptic could not get the deadline changed, so they had to rush it through. That said, as someone who originally played the game, I was very disappointed when it first came out. A few things happened in my life. I ended up being homeless for some time, but over the last few years, luck has changed, and I have time to play the game again, which was actually just when it went back to free to play, and I was very, very surprised at the level of how much it improved, let's say. And I have quite a lot of tunes that, as you can see, level 50 here. I really love the game, and as someone who wanted to basically just share that experience, I thought, let's do some Let's Play. Anyway, that's a little bit of the history. Now we are going to create 3 characters. We are going to play through a Federation with this one, but we will be doing the Klingons and the Romulans later on. I am also a master crafter, at least with cannons and a few other things, so I'll be also starting off with pretty good low-level gear as we go through the game, which hopefully will give you guys some tips on what to do, and just, if not that, hopefully you'll enjoy it. Okay, so I'll show you just some of the other ones here. We have, this is my main character. Actually, this one's my main character, and as you can see, it's got a Jem'Hadar bug ship, and we've got a lot of things unlocked. And this is my master crafter. So she's got cannons at level 15 at the moment, and engineering at level 10, and then a few other things at level 9. So yeah, we're going to create a new character. I've never actually played this tutorial before, and so we'll be doing that. So first of all, we've got all these different races, and they all have different traits, and some of them are good, some of them are bad, in my opinion. But what we're going to do is, you got your standard human, Andorian, a few other things. What's that one? Trill? Joint Trill. They are actually quite good and quite, powerful if you want to get a new one. Here's a lifetime only one, which is the Liberated Borg. There is a Liberated Romulan and Klingon as well. But for the purposes of today, we are going to start with an alien, just because I want to show you what the game is actually capable of as far as character creation. And we're going to make this one a science, because, science is cool. Now we can put on a uniform and change the look. I am going to just start off with the head. You can make the character look as crazy or as big as you want. You can even change a lot of their features, like okay, let's look eye size here. We can make it really big to the point where it's I don't know, cartoony, I guess you'd say. But we don't want that. We kind of want them to look mostly humanoid, I think. Actually, I know. Let's go with a classic look. So, if you watch the show Star Trek Enterprise, there was a specific. Oh no, we go makeup for that. I always love them having red lips. Yeah, red lips. Okay. There was a standard of Alien, and I want to be making this one, so you can make quite a lot, but we're going to go with the Xindi look, if I can figure this out. Yeah. That tattoos and scars, don't need that. Alright, humanoid eyes, yes, that would be a good start. Noblin ears, no, we don't want Noblin ears, we just want humanoid. They do have a Compa, and Cardassian, where is it? And Riemann. God, what sort of a Compa? No, that's just crazy. It's humanoid. I've probably gone past it like twice. Ah, there we are. Humanoid, yeah, she's looking good. Alright, we're gonna. So the Xindi were a race who were told that the Federation were going to bring down their downfall. Turned out they were lied to, but they killed a lot of humans at that point. What are you doing, game? What are you doing? Come on, be good to me. I'm being good to you. Alright, so yeah, and there were actually several species of Xindi. You know, humanoid, aquatic, and reptilian. There were 7 in total, but only 6 seen in the show, because one of them were extinct. And yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so Xindis do Xindi have eyebrows? I don't know. Alright, probably not. So we're gonna lose those. There we go. Yes, that looks right. Buddy. I know. You know why I'm here. We'll just leave it at that. And we'll make her tall, because you can make them quite tall or short, actually. Yeah, I'll show you that. That's, yeah, 7 foot is the highest, with 4'6" being the lowest. Yeah, don't want to be that high. We'll be 6'5". That'll be good. So we're gonna be a tall, busty woman, or busty Xindi. Uniform will be Section 31. Yeah, we could do that. No, let's go this. I'll change it up a little. I don't want. No. Why are you changing the colors in the game? Do kind of like the Odyssey uniform and the Khan one. So you've got a lot of options. A lot of other things you can do as far as the game goes. You know, any look you really want to create, we're going to go with the new Odyssey uniform with Captain look, because I just like it. Okay, here we go. No, we made that white. Gold. Because that's what we are. No, what are you doing? So. Alright, gonna have. Yeah, gonna go with skirt. Not a fan of that. Go with that. Let's go with nurse short skirt. I mean, you can make a lot of things with these guys. That can be, Cardassians or Kampa, or I've seen actually a very convincing Spider-Man or Joker going around the game. Which is very interesting for a Star Trek game. I mean, not so much interesting if you're playing, Marvel or DC game. But actually, that's a very good point. The engine that was used was actually used for what was going to be Marvel Online, and then it was decided Marvel backed out of it, and so Cryptic actually made it Champions Online, which is a pretty good game as well. I haven't played it in a few years. The game has changed a lot since then. I just like playing Star Trek a lot. So, Captain's name. Zara, no. No. Don't know what any of these names are. I am trying to remember what the name was of the Xindi in Enterprise. So I'm just going to check online. You'll hear that music has gone now, and that's just because I'm checking on the web. Let's see, Star Trek Xindi D. Helps if I write the right thing, it doesn't it? Xindi. Degra? Degra, was it? So Degra was the scientist who actually created the Xindi weapon, but in the end he ended up being the ally who helped destroy it, and I'm just trying to remember what his child's... It was a really cool name that I liked. I can't even say it. Terrian? God, this is terrible. Alright, anyway, we're gonna go with that because it's canon. And we're gonna go with California. No. Patriot. Yeah. No. You know what? We're gonna go. No. This name will actually appear up on the ship itself, and people will refer to your ship as your ship by name. I'm just gonna go with Canberra. There we go. Alright, so like I said, I've never played the tutorial before. This should be fun. Because, tutorials should be fun. So it was updated quite some time ago. No, I'll play from here. Yes, I'm not going to skip the tutorial. I'm just going to pause the recording now.